welcome back to Food Diary Friday, guys. I don't know about you, but the first thing I think of the second I wake up is breakfast. Like, literally. My dad and my brother just got in actually with some extra ingredients. Hello. So my bro and I have been making a kind of a smoothie recently. Say hello.
Hello.
Kitties. Time for food.
What's this?
Are you hungry? Are you hungry too?
What's this?
Basically all you have to do for this smoothie is dump all this stuff into the blender. So here I have frozen strawberries, 2 ripe bananas. They're not as ripe as I'd like them, but sure, they'll have to do. And some spinach leaves. These are optional, but like you cannot taste them. They're not wilted or anything like that. That's the only time spinach has a funny like taste or whatever. They just taste like nothing. Then matcha tea powder. That's optional as well, but this stuff is like insane. It gives you way more of a boost than coffee does, and it doesn't give you that crash afterwards. My YouTube friend Riyadh got me onto that actually. But then I have a heaped tablespoon of peanut butter, and I have half a cup of oats. Then here I've mixed some of this coconut almond milk with water. You can just judge that based on the consistency that you want. So it is a lot of calories. I'm just putting it into this flask now. My plant is dying. You don't have to have all of it, obviously. You could have half and half with someone that you live with, but I just have all of it because it's a lot of goodness. Yum. Aside from tasting really good, there's loads of nutrients in this and it keeps you full for hours and hours. It's really good pre-exercise, like pre-workout or even post-workout, whatevs. But yeah, I know there's a lot of calories in it, but you know, I've never like gained weight drinking smoothies like this. Yes, that is a big giant snake wrapped around the stairs. What of it? This is gonna take me like half an hour to drink. Cheers. So I did some writing this morning. I'm gonna make my lunch now. But yeah, the working title for my book is Fully Functioning Human, Almost. And then we're thinking about a subtitle. But I'm really, really excited, and I talk a lot about food, body image, eating disorders, all that crap. So I hope a lot of you are going to kind of get something from it. Okay, lunch, what do I want? In my last Food Diary Friday, I made avocado toast, so I'm going to do that exact same recipe here for the mashed avocado. And then I have brown spelt bread. This just digests so much easier for me than regular white bread and all that kind of stuff. And then I also have some salmon here, and I'm going to make some vegetable soup, and there's no sugar added into this either. Okay, so I've just toasted this and heated up the soup, and people often ask me what do I do with like leftover avocado or whatever. I just put it in the fridge and use it the next day. I don't throw it out. I'm aware that is a revolutionary idea. This is so filling. So these two things are like so good for the skin, salmon and avocado. Really good natural healthy fats, and then this sourdough bread is like really easy to digest, and veggie soup for a bit of veggies. Yum, sorted. Lovely, lovely. Right guys, I think it's time to talk about it. I think it's time to talk about this. Yeah. Oh yeah. Guys, I kind of need your spot because that's where the light is. Do you want to move your ass? Yeah, that's right, that's right. You go over there and snuggle. So guys, I am now a 27-year-old with 2 missing teeth. Check this out. So this bad boy over here is gone, and now this one. And it's so up close to the front of my mouth, so watch when I smile. Like, I'm gonna have to get an implant, but I can't get that for another 6 months. So in the meantime, I got this beautiful little denture. I feel like a granny. I literally feel like Mrs. Doubtfire. I'm here to give you a big sister talk because you don't want to end up like this. And now I can't talk properly. Listen to that. Listen to the difference in how I'm speaking. Sugar. Sugar causes tooth decay. Who'd have thought it? Hey there. So yeah, before I go and get a coffee, I want to give you guys an update on how I plan to approach my diet from now on. And you guys know I am recovered from disordered eating, so I have to be so careful about this, but I have a completely different motivation now. Like, I do not want to lose any more of my teeth. Basically, I was brought up eating shite food, like loads of sugar, loads of sweets, loads of cakes, loads of chocolate, loads of refined carbs and fizzy drinks, and like that was my day-to-day fuel for my body. I know my diet is really good now, but in saying that, I still make a lot of room for treats that contain refined sugar. I'm not going to go crazy or anything, but I am absolutely 1,000,000,000% going to try and avoid, for the most part, refined sugar. That doesn't mean fruit. That doesn't mean, you know, I'm still going to have honey, I'm still going to have the odd bit, you know, of maple syrup and things like that. I just always thought all sugar was the same. I didn't actually understand the differences, but now I do. I've had a firm talking to from like the dentist and a bunch of other people, and basically fruit, because it contains fiber and it's fructose, it's broken down differently in the body or something like that. Like apples and things are actually very good for your teeth, so I'm obviously going to continue to eat that kind of stuff. But like, you know, even things like with aspartame in them, like Coke Zero or chewing gum, those things actually make you crave sugary sweet things. And I've noticed that I only ever get Coke Zero if I am, you know, eating some goodies. But yeah, no, sugar is really, really important. I'm not like talking about sugar as a whole. I'm talking just about added sugar, table sugar, refined sugar, sugar in teas or coffees. Or I too frequently order desserts when I go out to eat, because I go out to eat a lot, and I think what I'm going to do now, instead of getting a main and a dessert, I'll get a starter and a main. Just making little changes where I can. And like, this kind of struck me because after the dentist, after I got that tooth pulled out, I came back here and I started eating peanut butter cup ice cream, and I tweeted about it, and someone tweeted me being like, that's what got you into this mess in the first place. And I was having it because the dentist was like, stick to soft foods. But yeah, what a ridiculous mentality to have. And I sat there then feeling really silly that I was just being so blasé about something that is really important. Like, I have realized it's not just a cosmetic thing. Like, I have 2 teeth gone now and it is harder to chew food. But also cosmetically, everyone enjoys a big bright smile, and when you have a tooth missing at the front of your face, it makes you feel like shit. I broke down in tears the other day, and I haven't cried about any self-image stuff in a long time, but that really, I don't know if it was like me realizing I'm not immortal, like as in I'm aging, and you know, obviously things in my body are gonna, it's how you look after yourself. I want to look after myself as well as I can. So yeah, I want my food diaries this year to be predominantly healthy. I feel like in the recovery process of getting over orthorexia and binge eating, maybe I was allowing myself a bit more treats and junk than is necessary. None of it's necessary, but yeah, like I don't need that much bad stuff, sweet stuff, you know. I just should eat more fruit in its place. So I'm not intending on like removing calories or anything like that through cutting out refined sugar. I'm going to be replacing that with things like fruit or just more non-sugary foods that are healthy. But yeah, I just wanted to go on a little bit of a rant about that, because I'm sure a lot of you eat sweets, chocolate, Skittles, all the good stuff every day and don't think it's gonna do anything. And you know, none of us are indestructible or invincible, and we should think about these kinds of things, because until it happens you don't even think about it. Like, I didn't even appreciate having all of my teeth until some of them were gone. Oh guys, I need a hug, I'm really sad. First world problem, eh? But all problems are relative, and this has been bothering me, and I feel like I should be able to say that. So my lovelies, I wrote out a few tips on how to be refined sugar free that I'm going to follow, and I thought I'd share them with you guys in case you want to do this with me, or you're already in the process of trying to minimize it. Don't have it in your house. So I'm going to refrain from buying bags of sugar or processed foods that have sugar in the ingredients list, or like very high up in the ingredients list. And it really is just a habit we get in. Like, we just get into that habit of reaching for a couple of biscuits with our tea and stuff like that. We're not born needing those things, and habits can be broken in like a month or something. My next one that I've written down is that sugar is nothing to do with energy, and what I mean by this is the processed stuff. So like when people reach for sweets at 11 o'clock in the afternoon because they need a sugar kick, or when people are going on a cycle and they're like, oh, I need some Lucozade energy drink. It's like, no you don't. Just eat some fruit or something. I mean, I'm gonna do a lot of baking and things, but I'm gonna make the healthier alternatives. Like I have recipes on this channel for sweet potato brownies that are actually so delicious, and they are refined sugar free. So just gotta stick to more of that kind of thing. Minimize processed foods. Avoid foods labeled as low fat, because oftentimes when they remove the fat from a product that's naturally in there, they add in a bunch of sugar to make it taste good, because otherwise it tastes like shit. Cooking from scratch. Normally do that, gonna do a bit more. Stevia. So I have featured stevia in videos before. It's a other like plant alternative to sugar. It's natural and it's low calorie, and it's actually not bad. So there's been no terrible, horrible studies about stevia. That can be used in tea and in baking and in porridge and all those kinds of things. So I'm not going to be screwed. Yeah, I noted down about aspartame again, that it's bad for digestion and can increase sugar cravings. So yeah, my general rule is no extremes. If I'm at a party, I'm going to have cake, but normally I'm going to eat plenty of other food to ensure that I don't get cravings for sugar. Sorry about the sunlight, guys. I'm just putting myself together a nice little afternoon snack. I've got some nice thick organic Greek yogurt here, which I love and I've always loved. And I'm going to chop up some mango and put in some blueberries in there for a bit of fruit. And then I'm going to take 1 square of this 90% cocoa dark chocolate. This is so low in sugar. The whole bar only has 7 grams, so to me that's negligible. That doesn't count for like a little portion at a time. And yeah, that's my afternoon snack. Walking down for coffee. Denture's very uncomfortable. This is my view. Are you ready? I see ya. So I just ordered a cappuccino with almond milk, and my dad's coming to meet me. I'll just show you where I am. It's so adorable. So I'm sitting outside this cafe and they've blankets on the chairs, but it's called Seasons, and they do really good food in here actually. But like, there's a little monument and it's so nice with the sunset and stuff. My dad is after joining and we got a coffee. We're watching the Donald Trump inauguration. I'm so sad, I miss Obama already. Okay, so finished the coffee and I'm just going into this shop here to get stevia, because they sell kind of, you know, the sorts of stuff that you can't really find in regular shops. Oh no, I thought it was closed. I was gonna cry there. So there we go. Lovely. So dad is feeding the cats. He keeps slagging me because the way I'm talking. I just said, I said Valentine's Day for Valentine's Day. But I just got a package from Lush. Look how cute. It's an In Your Dreams box for Valentine's Day.
You said fucking Valentine's Day.
So I'm going to pour myself a bath tonight with one of these while I have my dessert. Thank you very much, Lush. Dad made dinner today. Thanks, Dad. Yay! So for dinner, here we have some sea bass, which is a type of fish that I absolutely love. Just like a small fillet, then a bunch of green beans. These were frozen green beans that he would have like just boiled in water. And then brown rice pasta, which is the type of pasta we've been buying recently. I just really like the texture of it, and it's gluten-free. I just don't like having too much gluten because I'm quite sensitive to it. Then there's some homemade tomato sauce on there, and then I think this is just like fried onions and bell peppers and a lovely little glass of red wine. So I'm really excited to tuck into this. It's a very big plate actually. I'm not incredibly hungry, but sure, we might as well tackle it. So it's time for some tea with some stevia and coconut milk and dessert and a bath. Oh shite, I'm spilling that everywhere. I love this Lion's tea. It's usually better to have in the mornings, but I quite fancy some, so might as well. So a teaspoon of the stevia and a little bit of this coconut almond milk mixture. For my actual dessert, I'm bringing up these. So this is another bag that we have, although I don't like these ones as much as these. I showed these in a previous Food Diary Friday, but they're basically dates, which are a fruit mixed with nuts and then natural flavoring. There's no added sugar. There's nothing bad in these at all, and just a handful of these really satisfies, you know, an urge for like a chocolate brownie or something. So I'm gonna pop these up in the bath and just nibble a few of those with a cup of tea. That's a there. Bath time. So guys, that's everything I ate today. Let me know down below if you like the vlog format of these videos, and give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Oh no, I'm gonna out of focus. But yeah, I have to go to bed. So I'll see you again soon. Bye.